Good evening, Lily.
Sorry, that came out of nowhere.
What's that?
Oh.
What, good evening?
And I can't say that back genuinely. Good evening.
Good evening to you,
Dave.
Lily.
Good evening, Dave.
Good evening to you, Lily. Right. We're doing a podcast. This is episode 1, can you tell?
Yeah, it might need some work. It might have some teething issues.
Yeah. I'm weirdly nervous, even though I'm basically in my kids' playroom.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, you should be nervous because you're in my kids' playroom.
It's also sweltering in here. It's really hot.
I could open a window. It's not like it's a set. It does.
I know the pressure.
Yeah,
the pressure's building.
It's a working window, isn't it? Right, okay. We're going to now, bear in mind I can edit.
Perfect.
This.
That's good. That's a good thing.
I think it's probably an imperative.
Yes.
That I can edit
Essential.
bits out. Essential. Okay, right. Although I might leave some of this in because in my mind, it's quite funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I also feel like we should probably say what the podcast is called, considering how long it took us to establish a name.
Ooh, before we do.
Oh.
Do you remember any of the ones that we wanted but couldn't have?
Yes.
And the ones that were just, we didn't choose because they had connotations? Like,
Yes.
for example, the body count.
The gag reflex.
I mean, I liked it.
I liked it too.
I can't...
Two guys, one coffin.
That's what I liked it.
A strong contender.
I liked it. It had a good visual aspect to that, I thought.
I mean, other than my issue that people would think I was trans, that was quite strong. Have you seen? Look, if people see this, and I was one of the two guys.
Sure.
Two guys. This could be a wig. Like
it could be.
It's risky.
It is risky. I think it's only risky because already we brought up the subject of trans, which means that we're probably going to get in some kind of problem area anyway. Right? Mm. I'm going to have to edit this bit out because it's like I've just realised, of course, that I now have to control things that I say. So
yeah, I did think that with White Knuckle Watch. I was like, is that going to get done for being racist?
White Knuckle Watch to me, although I didn't say it at the time, felt very much to me like someone who's watching another man. If you know what I mean.
So, no, whatever do you mean?
Well, you know what I mean. Like holding onto a bike, handles really tight, or being on a roller coaster, like a white knuckle ride, or something like that. That's what immediately my mind sprung to. So, I can't remember many of the others. I quite like Popcorn Panic, I think.
You did like that one.
I did.
We like Pod of the Dead.
Oh, I loved Pod of the Dead.
I know, I'm sad about that one.
I'm really sad about that one.
What was our very original? It was the gory details.
The gory details I quite liked. Why couldn't we have that? Was it just taken?
It was taken, yeah.
Son of a...
All of the ones that we wanted were taken. That's why we couldn't have them.
That's right, because people have had better ideas than we have, or the same ideas, but before us.
Yeah, like Behind the Screams. I really liked that one, but it was like a 4-episode podcast in 2018.
Yeah, that's right. And that's the annoying thing is that, again, statistically, right, there's like podcasts, half the podcasts that are out there have got 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Because that's when people give up.
Yeah.
And then there's like another one where people get to 7 and they feel like, oh, that's like a season. They've done like a short season and then they give up.
Mm-hmm.
So there's loads of podcasts with great names out there that have only got 3 episodes, which feels to me a bit selfish because they should take those episodes down and give someone else the opportunity to use the good name.
I agree.
Right? So I have made it my mission to write down a list of all of these and contact them personally.
You have too much free time.
No, I really haven't.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I do have a job, Lily. Thank you very much. I'm really aware now that I always thought I would have this camera so it was like kind of waist up. But now...
Is it putting you off?
Well, it's a groinal thing. You know what I mean?
Groinal. Are you like... crossing your legs?
No, I'm not. But
or you're just
like,
trying not to man spread.
I'm aware of man spreading, and I don't like it in others.
I think it's because you're more front on as well. I'm kind of to the side.
How about, is there kind of a natty?
So uncomfortable, like the hand on the hip, like.
Okay, I just have to deal with this. My posture's so bad, and you're just making it look worse.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I can't not sit like this.
I know.
I can't do it.
Years of training.
Okay.
Let's get serious.
Did you add everything you wanted to say before introducing the name of the podcast?
Oh, we didn't actually introduce the name, did we?
No, because you were like, before we do that.
Yeah, you're correct. Go for it. It's literally written down here.
A series of stupid decisions.
I like it.
Yeah, me too. I had to double check if it was the series or a series, and I was rapidly searching for it, like, oh my God. And now I'm hot all over again.
Put you on the spot now. It's or the situation.
It's a series of stupid decisions.
It was going to be a series of unwise decisions, which was a bit like the Lemony Snicket's thing, which we both understood straight away. But then you were like, alliteration's a thing.
But also, think about how many times in horror films where you're like, that is just so... Can I swear?
We're going to hit that explicit button, yeah.
Okay. That is just so fucking stupid. Whereas you don't go like, oh, that's a bit unwise. You're like, you fucking idiot. Yeah, that's stupid.
How stupid is that guy?
Yeah.
Like, he's gone in the basement.
Yeah.
How stupid is that guy?
Like going outside and shouting who's there. Like, that's
exactly.
Just stupid.
There are so many of these things, which actually brings us close to the sort of context of the pod. Can I briefly explain how this happened?
Please do.
Okay. Right. And feel free to jump in because I think you might have started it anyway. Can I bring up the jiu-jitsu thing? Feels like, like important. Otherwise, like, why would we be
Who are we?
Who are we?
Oh.
Okay, we're going into too much detail. But so here's the situation. Lily, you and I, we met on the mats. Oh, do you know what? Here's an interesting thing. It's a year ago in a couple of weeks, right? Because we got our grading coming up, our winter grading. And the first time I met you was not on the mats. It was in the pub after grading, right? And we were doing our thing. And I'm like, who's that? And someone goes, oh, she trains with us. Oh, does she?
I think it literally had been a week, to be fair.
Right. So you have to forgive me then that I didn't know. Anyway, so I think I said hello to you that night, didn't I, on the way out the pub? Like, hello. Introduce myself, right? Yeah. But that was like a year ago. So that year's gone by and we both train jiu-jitsu. Anyway, we both also drink coffee, which isn't unusual, is it?
And we both live in a similar area.
We do. Basically neighbours, as discussed, right? So how does it all glue together? Well, we're sitting outside the coffee shop and you're aware that I've been to see Black Phone 2. You're like, what do you think about Blackstone 2?
Blackstone? I don't know. It doesn't exist.
It doesn't. Although now, I might put a little screenplay together. But so you're like, Black Phone 2. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it, Lily.
Yeah.
I think I was quite manly when I said it, wasn't I?
Yeah. Very, very masculine.
Don't want to talk about Lily because I don't want to ruin it for you. Right?
Because I was really excited about The Conjuring 4 and you basically shattered my dreams telling me that you weren't going to go and see it because it was crap.
Yeah.
So that's why when I asked your opinion on Black Phone 2, you were like, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to sway you.
Exactly.
And valid.
Valid because, one thing I've learned is that there's no point shattering people's dreams because they just don't talk to you again.
I mean, I don't have much choice.
No, that's true. I will talk to you even if you're angry with me. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You go and see Black Phone 2.
I do.
I'm playing my PlayStation one night and I think I get the text because I didn't know you'd gone.
I think I said, Black Phone 2.
Right. And that's where it began, didn't it? And I'm like, oh, you've seen it. So we're probably going to do our own thing about Black Phone 2, aren't we? So we don't have to go into detail here about the film.
Mm-hmm.
But what we realised after communicating about Black Phone 2 was that we were having a jolly good laugh.
I sent you a voice note, didn't I?
So many.
I was like, the text is going to be too long. I have so many things that I need to say about this.
Yeah.
And then it went back and forth, whilst you were still on PlayStation.
Yeah.
To the point when I went to training the next day, someone else knew that I'd gone to see it. And it was because they'd been playing PlayStation 2 with you. And they were like, no, I went on Halloween. Because I said to Connie, do you want to go see a horror film on Halloween?
You did. Why wasn't I out on Halloween? I feel like
I'm not going to answer that, honestly.
Okay, yeah. I remember when I used to have parties and things.
Because you're a loser.
So it begins. Right.
I was going to say sorry, but I don't think I am.
There's no need to be sorry. There's no need to be sorry. It used to be that I had fun on Halloween, and it is my favourite holiday. But yeah, apparently anyway, no more parties for me. I'm too old.
I mean, I went to the cinema because I had no other plans, so I'm really not judging you too hard.
Noticed that you didn't invite me. But okay.
You'd already been to see it.
Might want to see it twice.
No, you don't. We'll review that another time, but no, you don't.
Right. Okay. So I may edit this bit out later, Lily. But what I'm going to say is I have no idea how well this is going. Right? No idea at all.
No.
So we could either stop now and watch a bit back, or just keep going, and I can just cut bits out.
I really don't mind. I do think if you stop it now, we then have to get back into it.
We will lose the flow. Can I use my monster voice?
Yes.
We will lose the flow.
Yeah. But equally, probably would be a good idea to know if it's terrible.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a waste of time, isn't it?
I'm also a fan of just charging on regardless.
I mean, I think it's going to be shitty. It's the first one, right? So
yeah, of course it is.
It probably is going to be a bit of a disaster, but that's kind of the point.
I'm still having an issue with the groin thing.
Are you covering yourself?
I'm not, but I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm aware that I'm like...
Would you like to change the camera?
No, I'm fine, because I think like if we do episode 2, then, maybe adjust the camera. But this would be like the one where people like, remember that the first one they ever did where you can see his groin? It'd be like some... one
where he's got frog eye.
What? What? What do you mean I've got a frog eye?
Frog eye. Male camel toe.
Is that what that is? I've never heard that expression.
Have you not seen Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
It's in Kick-Ass.
Years ago.
Yeah. He like copies Kick-Ass's outfit, the friend, and he's like, you've got frog eye.
I do not remember.
Oh, mate, I'm going to find it.
Mate, all I remember is that we've gone really off piece, but the scene with, oh my God, Chloe.
Yeah, Moretz. That's right. Kick-Ass 2, yeah.
Ah, okay, Kick-Ass 2, where she comes in with a katana and takes out the whole room.
Yeah.
I love that scene.
She's dressed really cool as well. The purple is a vibe. Yeah.
It's super cool. What a good film. I need to watch that again. But it's not a horror film.
It's not.
We're talking about horror films.
We're talking about horror films, right. Okay.
Okay.
So...
what? Do you know what? Oh, do we need to go talk about what we watched?
Probably not, because like I said, it's only Tuesday and I watched the film yesterday.
Yeah, good, cool. And the film was the film we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Crack on, Lily.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Talk about it.
Am I allowed to say the name now?
Yes.
Okay.
You're always allowed. I can't. I'm not the boss of you.
When I said awesome, you were like, don't say it yet.
Yeah, but that was more like a kind of anticipation thing.
Right. Okay. I didn't get the memo on that one.
Yeah, no, I know. I kind of just winged it. Go.
So, I can't remember why you gave me the honour of choosing the first film.
Because I thought that would be a good thing to do.
Okay, so not a very interesting reason.
No. I think I was intrigued to know what your favourite horror was, or the one you would pick.
Yeah, so not necessarily favourite horror, but me and my sister, who also really like horror films, have been going through like horror films that are in series, like 1, 2, 3, and we started with Scream, and then we watched Insidious and all of that sort of thing. And Evil Dead was next on the list, so I thought, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Had you ever seen it before?
Not the 80s one. No. That's why I was like, Connie, should we watch Evil Dead? She was like, which one? I was like, oh. I text you, which one? And then you said 1983, and I was like, that's weird, because the TV's telling me it's 1981.
Point of fact then. Okay, let me slide this in real quick. 1981 release. Banned in the UK, Norway, other places in Europe. Released in 83, so 2 years it was banned.
Why?
Because, have you ever heard the phrase video nasty?
No.
Right. This is like a, I'm old, don't you?
No.
Yeah, I never say it.
You're so young.
I know. Weird I can remember this stuff then. So in the 80s, there was this thing called like video nasty. And I guess it was the BBFC, British Board.
Film, yeah.
Those guys, right. So, and possibly someone called Mary Whitehouse, who when I was a kid was like she basically told you what you couldn't watch, right?
Okay.
She's a bit like your nan, but mean.
And not related.
Yeah, definitely not related to me. But anyway, so we had this video nasty thing. And so films would come out, normally from America, and they were deemed to be too difficult for an English audience, right? So they just got banned out of hand. But the thing that happened was that because it was the age of VHS video, meant that there was always someone at school who would like get their bag. Like, I remember this distinctly happening. Actually, I even remember the guy's name, but I'm not going to bring it up. He opens his bag and he's got kind of an array of pornographic magazines, right? And The Evil Dead on VHS.
What a selection.
I know, right? And I remember it so well. He's like that, like, what do you want? And I'm like...
Pick your poison.
Yeah, exactly. Can I have all of it? No. So I took The Evil Dead. So I watched... Of course I did, because I always love horrors. Anyway, that was it. So
how old were you at that time?
Oh, like, in 1983-ish. Oh, wow.
I'm just trying to figure out...
I was about 11.
That explains choosing the horror over the porn as well. I reckon if you'd given it 2 years, it might be different.
All about razzle.
All about razzle.
That's what they call a deep cut. It's a deep pornographic cut. Anyway, so yeah, Video Nasty got banned. So 1981 America, 1983 in the UK. Continue.
Okay. I forgot what I was even saying before that, to be honest. I know you said interject, but it almost felt like it. It was such a good story.
It was a good story. I've got loads of these. It's going to annoy the hell out of you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I can't remember what I was going to say next.
So you watched it. You sat down and watched it with Connie. Oh, your sister.
Yes. That's okay. You can say her name.
Can I? Okay.
Well, we have now. I've said it at least twice. So.
Okay, fine. Okay.
So, I feel like the next thing is one of us is summarising the film as fast as possible. Do you want to take that challenge or shall I?
I feel like you should.
I feel like I should. Okay.
See how closely you were watching.
Okay. 5 Friends, Cabin in the Woods, Demon Possession. I reckon that's pretty concise.
That is concise.
Yeah.
How does it end though?
Demon Possession and death.
And death.
Lots of death.
Okay.
Would you describe it differently?
That is super concise. I was going to add one bit to it though, because demon possession is one of those things that doesn't necessarily just happen, right? This is one of the silly things that happens in this film, of which we're going to speak of more, but this is the one, for me anyway. 5 friends. Car.
Yellow car.
Factoids. Yellow car, drives over bridge, dodgy bridge.
Very.
Warning number 1, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Get to Cabin in the Woods. Okay.
Which they got for a steal. Also,
A steal. An absolute steal. It turns out it was a bit of a wrong one. However, was it the cabin or was it the thing that causes the possession? Oh, I found a book made of human skin, right? With, let's say, problematic Latin, which I'm going to read aloud.
How would you know it's problematic Latin unless you spoke Latin, though? Yes, I agree the human skin is a red flag, but the Latin...
Yeah, I guess so. But then the rest of it, as you say, so Latin, book made of human skin, Necronomicon, and then, possession, and then death, basically.
Lots of death.
Yeah, so I reckon that's under a minute.
Easy.
I
think originally under 30 seconds without all the fluff in between as well.
So, okay, so what happens in this movie then? What are the bits where I'm going to just like black phone to it. Where are the bits where we're like, look, you've made a serious misjudgment? Or what's our podcast called? Yeah.
Stupid decision.
First stupid decision, in your opinion?
I mean, me and my sister were already, maybe it's not as far as a stupid decision, but we were already shouting at the TV when he's driving there and he's asking where they are on the map and he's just not looking. My sister was like, look where you're going. She was shouting so much.
Yeah.
And you know something bad is going to happen there.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
That's foreshadowing at its finest.
It also, in any film or TV show, annoys me. I'm sure it does you too. Even in serious films sometimes and TV shows where someone's driving and they're just looking at other stuff.
Yeah.
If I take my eyes off the road for more than 3 seconds,
right,
my life expectancy is lower than I'd like it. Anyway, entire conversations are being had in cars or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that's your first thing.
I mean, I reckon so.
Okay. The bridge has been mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So the bridge, this doesn't look like it's load bearing. There's a sign, I think, if I'm right. Do you know what? I get confused between the various movies, right? But there's a sign that says like 3 tons.
Yeah.
Right? But I would assume that sign was put there when the bridge wasn't made of, like, I don't know, bits of broken balsa wood, right? So I reckon that's significantly reduced in its weight capacity.
Yeah.
It's got holes in it. Wheel falls through.
Gets stuck as well.
I mean, I'm like, might go home. If that's the only way in and out to this woodland cabin. Want to go home? Yeah. So that's my first major is the bridge, right?
Yeah.
The car, the bridge.
Yeah.
Next.
I literally watched this yesterday, so it should all be fresh in my mind.
If you haven't got one, I've got a doozy.
The basement. Or is that
pre-basement?
Okay.
Pre-basement. We're not in the building yet.
Go on.
Okay. I'm just helping you along because I know that you want to get to like the bits that are like potentially more.
No, I genuinely have a gap where I can't remember what happened between. So.
All right. So I'm gonna go through. Right. So, they get to the cabin. Do you remember? They're like the door's locked.
Oh, it's the rocking.
Right.
He even looks alarmed by it.
Yeah. An unseen force.
Which stops when he grabs the key.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I've got another little thing here. Okay. If you'd indulge me for a second, right? You know Eddie Murphy?
Yes.
Right. So Eddie Murphy had this like comedy show called Delirious.
Right.
Again, when I was a kid, I used to watch it like every day. It's problematic now, and it has not aged well. Right?
Oh God.
But he had this kind of joke where, and I think it was about the Amityville horror.
Yeah.
Where if you buy a house with your family, and you go in the house, right? I can use my button, right? Use my button. Check it out. So you go in the house and you hear this voice. Right? I'm like, he's like, yeah, honey, we're going home.
Yeah.
Right, we're leaving. So I feel in the same way if I went to a cabin in the woods and this thing's knocking, dunk, 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 and then like, there's no wind. So why is that happening? And then I grab the key and it stops. In the same vein, I'd be like, guys, we're going home.
Yeah.
But they don't.
That is a stupid decision.
It is a stupid decision. Yeah. To go. Not to go is a stupid decision.
To go in. To keep going into the cabin as well.
Yeah.
At that point, just no. Turn around.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, right, you've got to think of another one now because there are so many in the film, right?
There are. So, I'm working through it. How many times have you watched this film?
Since I was born?
Yes.
Let's say about 30.
Yeah, see, I feel like you have so much more. I only watched it for the first time yesterday.
No, I don't expect you to remember all of it, but are there any like high points where you're like, oh, you idiot?
Yes, but later on.
Okay, let's fast forward then. How long have we been doing this?
Probably ages.
24 minutes.
And we are, to be fair, at the first done move, we've done that bit.
Okay, we're hammering through all right. So, all right.
To be fair, the question, what's the earliest moment everything started to go wrong?
Okay, what is that moment?
It's got to be the basement, doesn't it?
The basement.
Or it has to be the basement because that's where he gets the tapes.
Right, exactly.
Which is the catalyst.
Do you like the guy who goes in the basement, or do you kind of want him to die?
At first, hate him.
Yeah.
But he really grew on me.
How?
Because he actually had some, like, oomph, you know? Like, when shit started to go wrong, he didn't hesitate. The other one was such a pussy.
Right, I agree, but he didn't also hesitate in saying, leave her. Do you remember?
Like, he was horrible.
Yeah.
And he did, like, he was horrible. And I was thinking that he's a dick. But that's why I said he grew on me later on.
Okay.
Because he got shit done.
All right, I've got a question for you now. You and I found a cabin in the woods, right?
Right.
I've been hurt real bad by supernatural forces.
So I'm just going to start punching you in the face.
Not you. I mean, I guess you could. But, like, I'm hurt. Lily, I need to go home.
Yeah.
Right? Would you just go?
Does this reflect badly on me as a person?
I mean, let's assume it's a fantasy horror film.
No, I think I'd be smart to leave you.
I think you would. Would you go and get help though for later? Or would you go to the pub?
No, I'd definitely come back.
Right, okay.
No, I probably would. Probably.
Send an ambulance.
But it's supernatural. You've been possessed by demons. So what am I going to bring back that's going to work other than a priest?
An exorcist, yeah, exactly. Don't you know any?
Have you met me?
Yeah, okay.
Burst into flames.
Oh, yeah, that's
in
true.
A church.
Although I have the correct name for it. As in my true name.
I thought you were going to press the button and announce what your true name was.
No.
Okay.
Anyway, okay.
We skipped ahead.
Right. He's gone to the basement.
Yeah, so that was already going alone, splitting up.
Yeah.
Classic horror movie move.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a flashlight in there somewhere as well.
Flashlight?
Flashlight.
There is a flashlight.
Does it work?
A flashlight. Oh, so it's always a trope that it doesn't really work, or you have to hit it a few times, right? Because for some reason the batteries are always, or the connection's loose.
Yeah.
I feel like in this one it does work. But I might be wrong. Does it work?
I can't remember.
It's just that dude that goes down on his own there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, don't go. And he's like, oh, it's a joke, isn't it? Even though I know, because the girl's like, do you remember this? She's like, no, he's like, it's just an animal.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah? He is being really rude to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Right.
Yeah, he is a bit rude to her.
Very rude, I'd say. Wouldn't stand, would it, these days?
Oh, not if it was me.
No. You would have front kicked him down those stairs so fast. And then probably smashed the stairs behind him.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds about right.
So he's gone down into the cellar.
Yes.
And he's played a trick, hasn't he?
Yes.
Well, okay, so let's play this backwards. You've gone in the cellar. I'm upstairs and I'm worried about you because you're my friend. I'm like this. Lily, you okay?
And I'm just stone cold ignoring you.
Nothing. So the audience assumes, uh-oh, he's dead now.
Yeah.
Or he's been gagged and put in a corner and whatever.
Yeah.
So Ash goes down. Ash.
I love that you know their names. I actually said to my sister whilst watching it, I'm not invested in these characters because I don't know any of their names.
It's only because Ash, like, then goes on to obviously star in Bruce Campbell, starts in Evil Dead 2.
Yes.
The TV show.
Yes.
Right, a number of things that spin off of this because he's best mates with Sam Raimi, who made the film, right?
But I only started learning the names once they were shouting at them as demons or about them being dead and buried and stuff.
I think, yeah, because his girlfriend quite often is like...
He's, shut up, Linda! You can tell he's really wanted to say that while she was human.
So much, right, so much. But yeah.
Her laugh was so fucking...
Oh, when she's not demon?
No, she is a demon.
Right, okay. Because she's sitting there like giving it all that...
Anyway, we skip. Okay,
anyway,
so I think other than... This does happen before the tapes, maybe. When she goes out, she sees and hears something outside in the woods. So she goes out by herself in a thin dressing gown, asks if anybody's there, goes deeper into the woods.
Away from the house.
Still saying that she knows somebody's out there. What? At that stupid decision.
That is. Going to the woods when something bad's already happened. There's a little spider on my microphone.
I was going to say, is there something there? Every now and then you just lean back and go a little bit cross.
It's because I'm not sure, just like, if my eyes just wandering. But so she goes outside, and now this happens, and it's a dumb move, right? She goes out into the woods on her own, no one around, some bad stuff's happening, and this is why the film was banned. Because the next scene...
Because the trees rape her.
Right.
What was the need in that?
Ask Sam Raimi.
Honestly, it's honest, like they've gone, we need a bit of nipple, and we need a bit of rape.
Yep.
And then we've hit the...
Welcome to the 80s.
Hit the mark. Yeah. Just the one boob came out, I was like, classy. Like...
Classy. That wasn't what I thought. Classy. When I was a teenager, I thought, whoa.
Yeah,
boob.
I bet you did.
As a grown man, I think. I imagine she was cold filming that.
And just what the hell? I was so confused as to what was happening.
Well, do you think that was the point where she was kind of that was the possession.
Must have been.
Was that the original possession?
I feel like it must have been.
You know that I said I watched that film maybe 30 times, like, since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I still get very confused as to who is who once they've become possessed.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, like they're interchangeable for me. Like they're basically freakish, screaming women at this point with loads of
They are
prosthetics.
horrible. Like my sister was saying, "Oh, can't wait to see how like bad this monster is," but they are quite horrific.
Yeah, they are, and the makeup's not bad for the time. Right?
Not at all.
Yeah, it's pretty. First of all, it's a bit like, but then the more demonic they get, the nastier they get, the more corn syrup that basically gets used. Right?
Yeah.
The worse it is, for sure.
Also, we only think that now because of what we've seen can be done better, right? Whereas for its time, I can see why when that came out, it was so horrific.
It was full on. I think it was supposed to be. The Exorcist must have been earlier, right? Was that late 70s?
I don't know. We'd have to fact check it.
Yeah, we'd have to fact check it. I'd do a lot of fact checking, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I can see we'd be doing a lot of this.
Yeah.
But I think the Evil Dead was the first kind of its kind where it was like, oh, that's gross, like real body horror. I think there'd been like some zombie stuff before, like Night of the Living Dead and that kind of thing. But this was like, how disgusting can you get? And like the last, spin forward too far, but like the last sort of 10 minutes of the film get really quite gross, don't they?
I loved it, but let's not.
Yeah.
Okay, what we'd have done differently. So rather than going out into the woods in your very thin dressing gown and asking who's there, what would you have done?
Worn my Patagonia duck down.
Down feather.
Right. Now, first of all, I wouldn't have left the building.
Yeah.
Straight away. That's just a no.
Yeah.
I'd be like, maybe hang around near a window or something. Like, what's going on out there? But I wouldn't be going out there. I would not get within distance of the cabin where if something did happen, I wouldn't be able to get straight back in again. If I had to go out, I think I would have tried to find something like a weapon or something like that.
Do you know I've got someone to go with you?
And that, yeah. I'd have been...
There's 5 friends. Like, there's 4 other people you could recruit.
Yeah. Come with me. We're going to have a little look around, see what's what. And then if there's trouble, there's 2 of us. Right. Exactly. But this is one of the conventions, isn't it? We're going to talk about quite a lot about different films, is people insisting going out on their own in the dark is a really good idea.
Yeah.
It never is.
Never.
Yeah. Basements, outside in woodland, never good. Even now, in real life, if you said to me, Lily, you're Lily, it's for some Freaky Friday situation, right? If you said to me, Damo, go out in those woods yonder, right, for like, say, an hour on your own, I wouldn't want to, because woods are immediately creepy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pitch black as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'd have to wear a skimpy dressing gown too.
Why a dressing gown?
Because that's what she was wearing.
Was it a D gown? I suppose it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, a version of it.
I thought it was a shift.
I didn't know you were so up to date with women's clothing. No wonder you want to be called Lily.
I literally wear a kimono every day on a mat.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, a thin dressing gown that would catch on twigs and such.
Precisely, making it easy for the nipple exposure, obviously.
No, it would be jeans and a jacket, definitely, and some good Timberland boots.
Some sturdy shoes.
Yeah, some sturdy shoes. Yes.
Okay.
Right, so that's happened. She's been raped by a twig.
By a tree.
Yeah. Or let's say the forest spirit, or whatever it is that they've summoned.
The trees are alive, yeah.
Yeah, Dicky Latin.
Okay.
Okay. Where are we at?
Do we now lean more towards 3 to 4 escalating bad choices?
Yes. I'm glad you're reading this thing that I printed out, because I
mean,
really
it's helping me
I'm
quite a
glad
lot,
it's helping
actually.
You. So what we got? We've done the first dumb move, right? That's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So after that, do they play the tapes before or after that? I feel like it's after.
Ash?
No, it must be before, actually, because she comes in hysterical, then demands they leave, and then the car won't start. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And she's like, turn it off, because Ash is...
She's going chaotic.
Yeah, exactly.
Hysterical.
But I swear that at some point, though, Ash does come back and he starts listening. He's got like an earphone thing, because that's the bit where they explain... Where he's like, my wife and I went to where it was Egypt for a lovely meal, and we found this, and right. So it's like the history of like, and now my wife is possessed.
Yeah.
And the only way you can deal with it
is body dismemberment.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is a great setup for any horror film, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to cut her into bits now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So they get in the car won't start.
Yeah.
And then they get to the bridge, it's fallen down. Again, he walks off on his own.
And what does he say to her? Remember?
They're like, stay here.
Stay where you are.
Yeah.
Right.
And what does she do? She doesn't stay where she is.
No. She wanders out into a lot of dry ice.
The smoke machine was the unsung hero of that film.
Yeah.
It was literally like, do you know what it needs? More fog.
Yeah,
Do you know what this scene is missing? Fog.
Yeah, fog. Can you get me another smoke machine, please? I've only got 7 on the go.
This one's dying. We need a new one.
Yeah, man. But it is good. So, I mean, like, a note for me on one of my favourite horror and directors generally, Sam Raimi. I used to really love Sam Raimi. Then I went to university and then learned about other directors. But Sam Raimi was like one of those, and all the things that he's done. So like, it's like he's watched like a Hitchcock film and then kind of gone mad on it. Things like all the fog, right? The way that Ash disappears into the fog, she can't find him, and then there's that really unnecessary moment where this is like super Sam Raimi thing, but he kind of almost like leaps out on her.
Yes.
Right, and you're like, why? Let's say you and I are in a car, and I'm like, Lily, stay there, right? And you're like, I'm going to ignore him, but yeah, whatever.
That tracks.
Yeah, exactly. So I wander off through the fog and smoke to find now the bridge has been ripped up by unseen
forces.
Right. Demonic forces. So you get out of the car, because clearly you've not listened to me.
No,
right?
I mean...
And then you're wandering around and I'm circled back, right? And I see you looking scared. Like, Ash? Or in this instance, Damo. And I'm like, the best thing I can do now is not to kind of carefully walk and go, hey Lily, it's okay, I'm here. What Ash does is he leaps on her, doesn't he? He just jumps out of the fog and grabs her and immediately kind of has a pop at her. And I'm thinking, like, if she wasn't shitting herself already, which she was, now she's dumped a load, right? Because like that's so frightening to have just some. Anyway, seems weird.
Okay, next stupid decision.
Okay,
probably one of yours because I feel like I've given loads.
Stupid decision, right? So I suppose at a certain point it's all kicked off. They've gone back to the house again. Can't go anywhere. The bridge is broken. Okay, fine. In they go. And then I think, okay, all right. I can't remember this distinctly, but the one that sticks out for me next is that his girlfriend has now succumbed to the demonic possession.
Okay, that is quite far along.
Right. A general stupid thing is this. I think it happens earlier, but it's all a bit of a blur, right? Because the chaos begins, doesn't it? People become possessed, and there's lots of like throwing people in the fruit cellar and chaining them up and slamming hands and sitting on trapdoors going boom a lot, right? This stuff's going on.
I literally was like, it's Woody's Roundup.
And it takes so long. It's like, and there's no.
Yeah.
Is it? No.
Equally, that was a moment where that character, what's his name?
Ash? What, the main guy? The one who
Not
survives?
the guy who survives, no, the other one.
I can't remember his name.
But that one who's a dick originally.
Yeah.
That is a moment where he grows on me because I'm like, yes, you got it done. She needed to be put away and chained up. You got it done.
True. He is effective as a man, isn't he?
And I have more as we go on.
Okay, I do want to know about this because I saw him as nothing but a sociopath through the whole thing. Anyway, dumb things that happen. A general word of warning, in my opinion, is that if at a certain point someone has shown themselves as possessed by demons, particularly like ones that like their eyes go and if they then become normal and go, oh, I feel a bit better now, I'm sorry all that bad thing happened, and then do you give them a hug, or do you go, fuck you, I don't care what you say, I'm tying you up, right? Might behead you because I don't trust that that's not coming back. So when his girlfriend is like, and he's like, shut up, right? And then she's like, oh, Ash. And he's like, I'm going to call her Linda.
It is Linda.
It is Linda.
It is Linda.
It is Linda, right?
Linda Shelley. Cheryl, maybe.
ABBA?
I remember there were two that were very similar.
Is he not the members of ABBA?
No, it's Linda. Shelley was the one that's sort of irrelevant, who you probably were like, she wasn't the girlfriend and she wasn't the first one. So she's the one in the middle. You're just like, oh, another one.
Just quickly on that point. 2 guys, 3 girls. Weird?
I thought so. One's definitely a third wheel.
Yeah. Or
Fifth wheel.
Guy whose name I can't remember.
What's his name?
He's there with 2 of them.
He does seem like the kind of guy who would manage to pull 2 women.
Although
because he's a dick.
At one point, is it not mentioned that one of the girls is his sister?
That would change things. This is what I mean. It really did just dive straight in.
Yeah.
Gave no context, no relationships really, and all of a sudden it's got that classic horror film bit where there's this romantic scene that serves nothing really to the plot. Just what was with the side eye? She like sits next to him and she's like reaching the thing, and it just zooms in on her eyes, and she's like, he's like,
is that when he's pretending to be asleep? And he's got like that little kind of the little ring on a
the
chain?
magnifying glass or whatever
is that what it is?
Or a mirror or something, I don't know.
See, I suppose it's supposed to be like kind of funny romantic, but it just comes across as creepy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
And its significance then later on in the film is just like...
Right. And then, because Lily, you're going to have to watch Evil Dead 2 one day.
I will.
Right. And that...
But don't skip to that. We need to stay on track.
Okay, so dumb things, right.
So she turned human again, but you think it's a stupid decision to hug her.
And then carry her outside. And he's like, well, I'm going to chop her up. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's what you should do.
Yeah.
Because clearly you've heard.
He's seen, because the other guy chopped up the other one with an axe. And again, that's why he grew on me. I was like, this guy knows what you've got to do.
Listen to the guy whose wife, right.
Hesitate.
But love is blind, Lily. And what's happened is that Ash is like, could do that. Okay, put her on the table, chain her up, chainsaw.
I was like, yes.
Yeah, here we go, right? And then she's like, oh. He's like, oh, so I'll just bury her.
Such wasted energy.
Also, case in point, there's a couple of graves there, isn't there? Because only bury 2 of them.
Because Shelley. I think it's just the one. It's just Shelley, because the other guy buried Shelley.
Right, okay.
Before getting all like messed up.
Have you dug a grave before?
I can safely say no.
Okay, how long do you think it would take to dig a grave in the forest?
A while.
Right. Feels like that's a little bit kind of a skip to me to assume that a person could dig a grave in the forest and that not take like 6 hours. Do you know what I mean?
God. To be fair, the night, I did say when I was watching it, this must feel like the longest night of his life, because it did feel like it was going on forever. But in like, that's the point. It's a torturous
It is the point. Also, when he sorts out the book, which is also, we'll get to this, but how he gets the book into his hand.
Oh,
we'll get there.
God.
We'll get there, right? It's
right.
An exercise in frustration, right?
But also, the bit that I found quite funny is, so he's buried her.
Yeah.
And he's reaching for this magnifying glass locket or whatever it is. And then he gets jumped.
Yeah.
But then, so he never grabs the locket, but then miraculously it's like back in his hand later on when he needs it.
It's his pocket, isn't he?
Yeah. You didn't grab it because you got rugby tackled by the zombie.
Also, at what point are you getting attacked by like vicious demonic women, right? And then in a little kind of hiatus, a moment of clarity, you're like, what's that in my pocket? That's like super tiny. I wouldn't notice that. That would be in the washing machine.
Honestly.
I wouldn't notice.
No.
Anyway, he has noticed, which is lucky for him.
Yeah.
Because he's going to use that later, isn't he?
Okay.
To win.
Do we think there's any more moments or stupid decisions that are worth mentioning, or shall we move on?
We're 45 minutes in, Lily.
I know, that's why I'm scooching it.
I think you're probably right to push it on.
I think I've got this timekeeping thing.
You're good at pacing.
Yeah.
I'm good at blathering bullshit. Seems to be a common theme.
So I guess it's a good thing to talk about because we're absolutely slaughtering the film and the decisions and all of that. Yeah. But equally, be a pretty boring film if none of these things happened. No,
good
like
point.
If she didn't go outside and he didn't bury her, or like if he did chop her up, like do you know what I mean? All of these things would be over really quickly. So
they would.
The question is, why does that kind of stupidity work in horror?
Well, I think a lot of it is down to the suspension of disbelief is one thing, right? You know this is dumb as a spectator, but then it's like a pantomime in that you want to see the dumb thing. Sometimes depends on the kind of film and the tone of the film, right? But sometimes you want to see the dumb thing because you want to be able to look at the screen or shout at the person next to you on the sofa and go, why would you do that? Because it's frustrating, isn't it? Whereas if it was like everyone made, as you say, a sensible decision, like, no, I'm not going outside.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, okay. I'm going to call the police.
Yeah.
And then a helicopter turns up and everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone goes home. It's like, that wasn't a fun film. So I think it's like a lot of it is, particularly with Evil Dead, is it's weighted towards the horror, the body horror particularly. And because we know this later on because Bruce Campbell, who plays Ash, is in all of Sam Raimi's films, including Spider-Man and everything else. So I think I'm going to say something that's going to come across like real snotty, but like when I did my film degree and we did horror and fantasy films for like a long time, one of the things that comes up all the time is this idea of the final girl, right? Which I think I bored you with before at some point. Yeah, I think. So like the final girl is Ripley in Alien.
Yeah.
Right? Buffy the Vampire Slayer is probably the most famous final girl.
Iconic.
Texas Chainsaw, final girl. Jamie Lee Curtis, Halloween, final girl, right? But
Sydney Thingy in Scream.
Exactly. So
I was going to say Sydney Sweeney. It's not Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney in
Sydney.
I'm sure she's been the final girl in something though. Sydney Sweeney.
The Sydney in
Scream. Neve Campbell.
Yeah,
that's right. Neve Campbell. So, but the weird thing about this one is that I think that Bruce Campbell, Ash, is like Sam Raimi's muse because he's the final boy.
I don't think he deserved to be, to be honest.
Absolutely
I
not.
did not respect his character.
No, I mean, it's dumb. I mean, the facial expressions alone.
Caught under a shelf twice. You know, you're like, how is this guy caught under a shelf again? Fucking hell.
You want to watch the second film because it only gets worse from there.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I guess my point is that, like, you're asking the question, these dumb decisions, I think that this is more about like entertainment and it's almost like a circus form, right?
And I do think there's an element of human beings wanting to see horrible things happen.
Of course.
Like, you know, other films like completely unrelated, not really horror, but Nerve, where they get to dare them to do messed up things for money. And it's always that it keeps escalating.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, what horror is a little bit about, is how much can you take, especially the gore side of horror.
Exactly. But like to your point earlier, do you think that like we are pretty desensitized to that kind of body horror at this point? Like
we are now.
Right. Which seems a bit sad in a way.
Yeah.
Because again, back in the 80s, the reason that film was banned was the rape scene in the forest, but also it was just deemed to be too horrible to watch.
The expulsion of blood on his face and in his mouth at least 3 times, if not 4, was so graphic. But saying that, we're desensitized to it now, but watching that yesterday, that stop motion was still so cool and also still gross.
Yeah.
Like I was watching it like, because it gets all that like pus oozes out and it's like thick. And I was like, for it to be that visceral almost, for that time period is mental, actually.
I read something about that. I did read some facts in case we needed some facts to kind of bolster time, right? And
lol.
Lol, yeah. For some reason, you and I can talk for hours about shit. So there's a whole thing about like, you'll notice it if you can bear to watch it again, that there's a lot of shots of people like of behind people during that last 10, 15 minutes of the film where like the guy's wearing a wig or whatever. It's because it was so cold when they filmed it and the whole shoot took like a year and they lost some actors on the way, right? They just lost them to other projects or because it was just so cold and it was such a hard shoot. So quite often you're seeing different actors with makeup on it or something. Oh no, that's not. And like, you know, and different wigs and stuff. And then there's a whole thing about Sam Raimi talking about that stop frame animation and how long it took.
I was thinking that.
Right. And all their like sort of like point of view shots or reverse shots with Ash when he's looking at that happening and all that kind of thing. And you sort of forget that like these days you've got CG, you're just looking at a tennis ball on a stick. Not that he's obviously watching the stop motion being made, but he's having to react to this, but the stop motion itself took ages.
That was one of the first things me and Connie talked about when it first came on. It was so retro, like just the beginning of it.
Yeah.
But we were saying that you didn't have all of those effects and all of that stuff. That was one of the first things we talked about. Even the sound, how there would have been I can't remember what name she used for the person, but
the Foley guy.
A guy would sit there. And so then every time there were certain sounds, I was thinking, oh, that guy must have had the best time ever.
Man, you have reminded me of something in this film that I had never noticed before, and I was laughing because you know when the blood starts coming through he's looking at the pipe for ages in the basement.
And it shatters.
Yeah, and then it comes out the plug sockets.
Yes.
And then it fills a light bulb.
Yeah.
Right? Remember this, right? So the sound of blood filling a light bulb.
And it's like...
It's like... It's like, you wouldn't hear it.
No. Do you know what also I loved? Not for funny reasons, but because I just thought it was so artsy, was the blood dripping on the projector.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
Yeah, that was really good, wasn't it? Yeah. I guess that's what made Sam Raimi stick out. Like, you know, the film is a nonsense mess. It is
chaos. Genuinely, I was there like, and give it its credit, it could build suspense. Yeah. There were still times where when she's trying to get in and the keys are all wrong, and I was like, oh my God.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. What was your favourite cliche?
Oh, I think honestly, the arsehole going into the cellar.
Yeah.
Because everything there is played out the way that it needs to be. You got that like arrogant college boy jock, whatever he is.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to play a trick on these guys. I'm going to go into this cellar. And they're calling him and he's refusing to answer.
Yeah.
And obviously we as the audience think that he may already be dead.
Yeah.
We know that his friends are worried about him and yet he chooses not to. So that like straight away for me is an epitome of a stupid decision. Although that's not what kills him. He finds the book.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah.
But it's still the first proper cliche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've kind of answered this question as well, so probably don't need to go over it, but how this film compares to similar films, I almost don't know if it does. I feel like it's... I mean, it doesn't now because there have been so many more, but based on its time, it was probably one of the
it was
first.
So I can't remember the timeline on this, but you know the chap God, why can't I remember his name? Peter Jackson. Ring a bell? Jackson? Right, okay.
It does actually.
I feel like I got his name wrong. I don't know.
I mean, I'm saying that. It could be completely wrong.
Okay, I'm going to get shot by someone if this goes out. Peter Jackson. Lord of the Rings, right? Peter Jackson. He makes Lord of the Rings.
You are going to get shot if that's wrong.
Right.
Asking me if that's right as well is like a chocolate teapot is useless.
An underwater pony trekking club.
Honestly.
Garlic flavoured chocolate.
Right, focus.
Okay.
Focus.
So Pete Jackson, right. Pete Jackson, amazing filmmaker, obviously like Lord of the Rings was the thing, and then there was Lovely Bones or Heavenly Bodies. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter because this first film is a film called Brain Dead, which is super gory, super horrible. Like, he's like the New Zealand Sam Raimi. And I can't remember which came first, but they were a similar time. So that's the only thing I could compare it to at the time. Otherwise, I don't think there was anything like it.
No.
And I think
hence
that was the
it
point.
getting banned, yeah.
Right. There's like, you've not seen this before. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
You know, we'd had Jaws, I guess. That's 1975, 77. So we'd seen blood. We'd seen monsters.
Would you class that as a horror?
In a way, in that there was a generation of people who would not go in the sea.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah.
It's definitely scary. It's something good to think about. I don't know whether I would have categorized that as horror, but I can see why it would be.
I feel like there's the anticipation of horror, like, you
True.
know, with that, and the Muffin Man, and then you got the kid on the lilo on the, you know, the blow up thing, and then as an audience you're like, because you know what's coming.
Yeah, that's true.
Terrifying. Anyway, but yeah, different.
Okay, self-aware moment. How would each of us die in Evil Dead?
Okay, you go first.
Are we, as in which character are we, or do we get our own original death?
You're Lily in this situation.
Okay, I'm Lily. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it would probably be closer to the arrogant jock guy, and that I would give it a good go at chopping people up, but I'd get got eventually.
How though?
That's what I'm trying to think. I mean, how did he just randomly got possessed? Actually, I don't remember a turning point.
What, the dude?
Yeah.
What, the basement dude?
Yeah, the arrogant guy.
He has a scrap.
He's like dying, and he's like punching him and stuff to wake him up.
Oh, he's got. That's right. Yeah, he's gone outside. He's tried to run away, hasn't he? And then he's come back later, and he's all scratched up, blood coming out of his mouth and stuff.
Yeah.
So obviously the woodland spirits have got him, right? The forest.
Yeah.
I think that's what's happened there. I wonder if he was raped off screen and we just never saw it.
Yeah. Do you know? I think that's probably what would happen to me. I think the trees would get me.
They would get you.
Yeah.
I think you'd put up a better fight than she did.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I reckon you'd take a couple of those trees out before.
Yeah, like just be like snapping branches left, right, and centre.
You'd have found that axe and you'd have chopped a couple down.
I think yeah, I'd give it a good go. I'd get rid of some, but I think I would get taken by the trees.
I think you'd be found dead, but you would have sunk your teeth into a tree.
Yeah,
like right down to the bark, like through the bark.
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
Okay, what about you?
I'm in the car. We're going over the bridge.
Oh, this is on the way.
Yeah.
Are you first to die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ash is like, Damo, there's a hole. Could you go and have a little look? See, I think the tyre's gone through a hole.
And
yeah, sure. I
fall
get
off
out,
the bridge.
one down like that.
So you don't even get possessed?
No. I'm face down in the water.
You can't swim? You just die on impact?
I've hit a rock. Or if it's Indiana Jones, which was the first thing I thought, was then I'm eaten by crocodiles. But I don't
Obviously.
think...
Naturally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's me. I don't make it into the cabin.
That is tragic. Okay.
Possibly realistic, though.
And the smartest dumb thing in the film, so something that actually made sense. For me, it's the axe when he finally chops one of them up. Yeah. I'm just like, finally, one of the men is getting it done. A provider is what he is.
Provider.
He delivers.
Provider. He does deliver. He knows what to do. Yeah, I guess you're right. I think that, and there's a moment where Ash has got his shotgun and one's got their head through the window and he's like...
He wastes a bullet. He just shoots out them. Oh, honestly, I feel like he can't...
He gets one in the head, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. He's just not redeemable for me. I think he's such a wet lettuce, honestly.
And yet in film number 3, Army of Darkness...
Yeah.
He obliterates loads of deadites.
About fucking time. He's been so shit the rest of the time.
He's a slow learner.
Evidently.
Give him a chance.
I also like that she did fight off the trees eventually. Yes, so fair play to her there.
Yeah, she gave it a good crack, didn't she?
Okay. Yeah. So, stupidity index.
Okay.
Rate the overall decision making. So not the film, but the decision making out of 10.
Okay. This is hard though. Well, it's not hard, but it's... Right. What do you compare it against? Like a film where there are no good decisions, like a scary movie.
Yeah.
Where the point is that they don't, and it's silly.
Yes.
So, like, what's this out of 10?
Yes.
Okay.
I reckon 0 is like the most stupid ever.
Oh, what? Like the lower?
Yeah.
Is super stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so the higher it is,
the better the decision making.
So something like, say, for example, Sinister.
Yeah.
Would be quite high because there's not a lot of bad decision making in there.
No.
Or you may differ because I think you may know that film better than I do.
Yeah, I can only think of one really bad decision.
Okay. Moving to that house in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but I've got a thought about that.
Okay, but that's a whole different thing.
Save it. For this film, so low is bad, low is stupid.
Yeah, does that make sense to you, or do you want to swap it?
It makes sense to me.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking?
I was thinking 3 or 4.
Okay.
So, and I would probably have gone to 3 because it is quite catastrophic.
It is, isn't it? There is some really bad decisions in there, like all the way through.
The fact that we filled an hour of bad decisions, I think, does emphasise just how many there are.
We have done an hour, haven't we?
Which is perfect timing, though, because we are coming to the end.
Uh-oh.
I mean, quick justification of the score. I feel like we have already done that to death by everything we've talked about. Either a lesson learned, a final thought, favourite line.
A lesson learned.
probably just loops back to all the. I think you said it in the beginning. Was as soon as you see that bridge, you're turning around and going home.
Yeah,
that's the lesson learned.
That's the lesson learned. Is like bad bridge to and if there's no other easy route back, then don't go there.
And also a lesson you highlighted without even realising it is if you've seen your girlfriend turn into a demon and she turns back human,
don't touch her.
That you don't believe it.
Yeah, exactly. Or anyone, really. Yeah. If you did that to me, if you demoned out on me, I would not trust you not to do that ever again. I think
you probably don't trust me in general anyway, though, so it's fine.
I have come to trust you, Lily, as a brother. No, no, I think it's like herpes. I don't think that stuff ever goes away.
Oh my God. And on that note,
okay.
Next time, what are we going to talk about?
I don't know.
It's your turn to choose.
Choose a film.
It's your turn.
Oh, shit. You put me on the spot, right? Okay. I want to choose one that is more up to date.
Okay.
So that we can reference it to other things. I think. Let's pick a goodie, shall we? We mentioned it. Well, okay, we could do Black Phone 2, or we could save it and
Why
watch it again.
don't we do Black Phone 1?
Controversial. Oh, that's good, because then we can... because they're two very different films.
Yeah, they are.
Aren't they? Right, okay. Black Phone 1.
Also, I haven't watched it in ages. I can't really remember it, so we like watching it again.
Okay, I'm up for it. I think it's good. I try to remember how many bad decisions were in that film. But... There's always bad decisions.
That's a provisional next week. If we think of a better one, then we'll change it.
Okay. We could do that, can't we? Because we're grown-ups.
We're
grown up who keep smashing the microphone when that's like rule number one is don't touch the fucking microphone. Okay. So I keep crossing my arms. I can't trust myself. Right, okay. So have we done it?
I think so.
We've done it. I don't know how well we've done it.
I mean, we've filled an hour, so there's got to be something redeeming in there, no?
There has to be something, doesn't there?
Or we can pray.
And we haven't yelled at each other.
No,
that's good.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
I had a suspicion that spending an hour chatting together at some point you'd yell at me, because most people do.
You do realise how many times I've spent more than an hour with you and stayed this calm.
You're very, actually,
Yeah.
It's that jujitsu, isn't it? Keeps calm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Okay, right, we've done it. So, the only thing we need to do now is actually introduce the damn thing.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. It was just awful.
Yeah, we need to do it now with some kind of enthusiasm, don't we? Or something. Oh, did you read page 2?
Yeah. We've gone through the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, we haven't we?
I'm on it. I'm on it, mate.
I'm so bad.
I mean, You're not, because the only reason I'm on it is because you provided it. So actually, great teamwork. Great teamwork. Okay.
Do
you want me to say the tagline?
Yeah, so what? Do you want me to do the title, you do the tag, or you do all of it?
Why don't we both do all of it and you can pick and choose which one sounds best?
Or should we try and do it at the same time?
No!
Like they do on podcasts.
It
never works. It's always awkward as well, isn't it?
Yeah, really awkward.
Should we not do it? Should we defy convention? Or is there a little bit of you want to try?
No, I'm happy to defy convention. Convention? Yeah. Convention.
Okay, right.
It just feels too forced.
It is forced, isn't it?
I don't know why.
I think we have a British sensibility.
Yeah.
Where we like the idea of it, maybe.
It does seem quite American, doesn't it?
It does.
Welcome to a series of stupid decisions.
See, close, say it.
The podcast where we celebrate every terrible choice in horror history.
Okay. You've literally never spoken like that before. Ever. Well, I'm
it's like a phone voice.
Okay, I'm going to give it a go, but I'm going to do it like a male version of that.
Okay.
I'm going to use my telephone.
Do it.
My best boy voice.
Okay. Give me eye contact.
Right. Welcome.
I can't take it seriously.
I should be looking at the camera as well, right?
Okay.
Let me look at the light ring. This is the first time I would have done for an hour. Okay. Welcome to a series of stupid decisions. A horror podcast. I can't find a tagline.
It's literally right next to it.
It's not though, is it?
The podcast. Literally there, a series of stupid decisions.
Oh, dude, you guys do it because my eyes can't read that.
Okay.
I've got old eyes.
How do you... That wasn't a telephone voice. That was like a performer voice.
Was it?
Do you want me to go?
You do it.
I don't know which... I don't know how to do it.
Isn't there some like thing where you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, or is that photographed?
Yeah, that's to get rid of a double chin.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. So
Do you want me to go telephone voice?
try it.
Okay. Wait, I can't look and do this. Okay. I can't take it
Okay, don't do
seriously.
that then.
I can't.
Do that then. Okay.
That went really well.
How are we going to do this? We got to introduce
Okay.
it somehow.
Okay.
Shall I do the thing and you the tag?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right
that.
then. All right. You got the tag? Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You have been listening, or welcome to? This is.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is. That would make it so much easier. I think it's the welcome that's throwing me off.
I don't really feel like
This
we're welcoming
is a series
anyone.
of stupid decisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
A podcast.
Oh, we've swapped. Okay.
Do we mention? Oh, is that the tagline?
Okay. This is a series of stupid decisions, the podcast where we celebrate every terrible choice in horror history.
That's good. Do it again.
Okay. You go. Let's alternate. Give me a break. I'm hot.
Hang on. It's because I honestly can't read it.
Do you want me to write it bigger?
I could put my glasses on, but I don't want to.
You don't want to?
No.
Okay.
Right. You do it all.
Okay.
Okay.
This is a series of stupid decisions, the podcast where we celebrate every terrible choice in horror history.
I think you've done it.
Thank fuck for that.
Awesome. Right. Okay. Let's stop this, shall we?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Happy. Okay.